Macaw1267 here, and don't worry, this name isn't gonna change like Canadian Kipper and my other name. I'm actually gonna start doing Pokemon videos and Beanie Boo videos. Don't worry, this is I have everything covered. So without further ado, here are my top 5 favorite Pokemon. Number 5, Bewear. Bewear looks pretty awesome. It reminds me of red pandas based on the fact that they basically are red pandas. And I just like seeing this design. It looks pink. Well, not because it's pink. Well, pink is sort of my favorite color, but I just like Bewear due to his fighting moves. And if you're skeptical about why I like Bewear, just picture Ursaring. Who the heck likes that? Number 4, Brionne. Sorry, it just took me a while to think of what Brionne was. Moving on. Brionne's my favorite Pokemon out of the Alola starters. Well, Alola starters evolutions. And the reason why I like Brionne is because not only is it a seal, it's also a water type. I'm terrible at this, but moving on. Brionne is my favorite due to the fact that after Popplio evolves into it, it becomes a water fairy type. And just like some other YouTubers who like Pokemon, I am a fan of fairy types. Yeah, I like fairy types. Number 3, Gogoat. Gogoat's my favorite grass type from Kalos because he just looks like Tauros, and Bouffalant became grass type. Well, mostly Tauros, but moving on. Gogoat's easily my favorite. After seeing the anime where Ash, well, I want to call Satoshi, battled a Kalos starter, a Kalos grass type. Ignore that. Where Satoshi battled a grass type gym leader in the Kalos region. And the reason why I'm calling Ash Satoshi is because, long story, I just call him Satoshi. Probably because he's based on the creator of Pokemon, Satoshi Tajiri. I just like calling them by their Japanese names. Moving on. Number 2, I think this. Yeah, I'm on number 2. Number 2, Seviper. Seviper is easily my favorite Pokemon because when I started playing Pokemon, my game was Pokemon Sapphire. Yeah, I'm in Gen 3, and my starter was Mudkip, but that's another story. I actually like Seviper due to when I was playing Pokemon, I was near that volcano area. I don't know if it's a volcano or anything, but I was near the area where Seviper was. I happened to stumble across one and was like, "Oh my swirls!" Yeah, I like to say "Oh my swirls." I'm like, I gotta catch Seviper. So I caught him with my Swampert, using my Swampert. Then I threw a Pokeball at it, or I think a Great Ball, probably a Great Ball. It was years ago. So I threw a Great Ball at it and I caught Seviper, and little did I know, it learned Poison Tail, like Jesse's Seviper learned in the anime. For the moment you all been waiting for, number 1, Clefable. Clefable is my favorite Pokemon because not only is it a pure fairy type, it's also a pretty good one. Clefable wasn't really good in Gen 5 at least, but in Gen 6, things got crazy. Moving on. Yeah, Clefable's is pretty easy my favorite Pokemon because if you look at it, Clefable's pretty badass. It knows a lot of moves. It has a lot of 2 abilities, and it's just a pure badass fairy type. Also, speaking of Clefable, I call Cleffa, Clefairy, and Clefable Clefs, because Clefs are like nicknames for the Cleffa line. Well, that includes my top 5 favorite Pokemon. Oh, and if I missed any numbers, I'm just gonna give out another Pokemon I like. He's my mascot. He's an honorable mention. He's my mascot for this channel and also Pokemon Go. His name is Paul, the Poliwhirl. That's all, folks.